Assalamu alaikum everybody. I have an Eid card to share with you today. We are using these wood pieces I picked up from Michael's years ago, and we are going to spray paint them with some gold metallic spray paint. I'm also using some watercolor paper for the card base and these beautiful distress inks in a variety of blue colors. And I also have these thickers to make our title for our card. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay out all of these wood pieces on a mat. I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to spray paint it. It doesn't take long to dry. It's a pretty warm day, and I'm going to set those aside while I work on the rest of the card. So I'm going to get out my paper trimmer here, and I'm going to cut down this watercolor paper, which is 9 by 12 inches, and I'm going to work on my card bases first. Now I'm going to trim this down 2 different ways so that we get 2 different orientations for our cards. And you can see that better as I score them using my Martha Stewart scoreboard. And this is especially useful when you're using heavy paper. That way you get a nice crease. So now I've brought out my paper trimmer again and another piece of 9 by 12 inch watercolor paper, which is 90 pounds. It's nice and thick. And I'm going to work on my card front. So this is the piece that I'm actually going to work on, and then I'm going to adhere it to my card base. Okay, so I've pulled out 4 different inks in these beautiful blue colors. I've got Weathered Wood and Stormy Sky at the bottom, and then I've got Faded Jeans and Chipped Sapphire towards the top. Now I'm being really quick about this. I'm not blending it all that well, and that's okay because now I'm going to spray a little bit of the Heidi Swapp Shimmery White spray. It's really beautiful, and I love the way that the water reacts with the distress inks, and when they dry, they're really beautiful. It looks like a really beautiful night sky. Okay, so I'm going to use some Tombow really strong adhesive, permanent adhesive. You want to use something that's really strong and permanent when you're using textured paper like this watercolor paper. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to the front of my card base, and then I can glue on all of these really beautiful stars and the moon that I had spray painted with that beautiful metallic gold. And I'm using a liquid glue here. It's Tombow Mono Adhesive, and that will take a few minutes to dry, so if you do make a mistake, you can move that around a little bit. I'm using these blue glitter thickers in order to write Eid Mubarak on this card, but the other cards, I didn't really leave enough space to use such a large sticker. So you can either get a tile sticker so that you can write your title, or you can use these larger thickers to do your title. Now I also went ahead and cut some titles using my Shilouette Cameo. They all say Eid Mubarak, but I did them in different fonts, and now I'm using my Xyron sticker machine just to put adhesive on the back, and then I can go ahead and put those on the other cards because these ones are a little bit smaller, and I actually really like the way the white stands out on the night sky. I think they look really beautiful. And here's how you can see that I basically have 4 different orientations for these cards, and yet the card bases were pretty much all the same. So if you'd like to see more pictures and the complete directions and supply list, you can check that out on my website at homeschoolingformuslims.com. Thanks for watching.